Stephen, how are we doing? I would like to introduce you to the President of the United States. Brush guy, handle, custom resin pour, and retailed by Strike Gold Shave, as you can see on with the badge on the bottom. I wanted one of these brushes. I was loaned one, lucky enough to be loaned one over a year ago, by which time the maker had walked away, he stopped making brushes. And a few months ago he started making brushes, and they are retailing through Strike Gold Shave and another company in the States. Different brushes, one's 24, one's 26. All of the Strike Gold Shave ones are 24. And because of the time difference, there was one drop listed that worked out very well, and nobody bought it. So it's I'm calling it my tiger stripe. And there's actually blue up here as well, which you can't really see. It is a stunning resin pour. And I've knotted it up with a Oumo 24mm Super High Density Manchurian. It's not I like. 52mm loft, in case you're interested. And I've had a couple of test lathes with it. I had a shave with it last night. Works fine. So that's the brush showing off. Frank, thank you very much. Top delivery, 4 days from the States to the UK. Soap, activated charcoal, Kerkini. That's the lid. That's the ingredients. If you wish to read them, pause them there now. I don't think this soap is available at the present moment in time. And there is the soap in the pug. It is black. Activated charcoal. Very lightly scented. I've used it in the past. Razor. Alpha shaving handle from Alpha Shaving. I think it's the Bravo handle. And the head is one I obtained a few weeks ago as a head only. Above the tie, R1. Stainless steel. Top cap with a couple of pins. Base plate with obviously 3 holes, one for the handle, in which we're using a Personna Med Prep on its second use. I haven't face shaved with this yet. I've done 3 head shaves with it, and it's been very, very smooth. A little bit of overhang. I'll just dunk my little plastic washer that I use to save abrasions between the handle and the base plate. I didn't mind it being head only when I saw it available, and it actually made it more viable for me. We've got Icon handles and the Alpha shaving handle, but it works quite nicely on there with a balance point roughly just around where my finger is at the moment. Yeah, there we go, there's the balance point. So it's nicely balanced. I was going to shave yesterday, but I thought no. September the 11th, 18 years ago, I was in St Andrews. I was actually walking around the old course with my then girlfriend, who is now my wife. And when we got back to the hotel, we were staying at the Russex Hotel at St Andrews. It was a 3-day break. When we got back to the hotel, put the news on just in time to see the plane flying to Tower 2, and within about half an hour the works page went off to phone the office, and yeah, it made the next few years at work at that time interesting. So how's your week been? It's Thursday night, weekend's almost here. Yeah, I contemplate, as I say, I contemplate using this brush and the razor with an American soap last night as a sign of respect. But obviously there were more than Americans lost their lives that day, 18 years ago. I didn't want to do a silent shave because it's pretty boring. And I'm still not using the shave serum today, like everybody else on YouTube this week. The next one is the Tara and Asumi Matsui razor, whatever, one Kevin used. Everyone's been sent them as well, so you'll see loads of reviews of them next week. They'll be really good. It seems to be like a race. Get sent the latest stuff, get a video up to get it done. It would actually be easier if they said basically, right, up until, say for example, this date, no videos on YouTube regarding the product. If anybody breaks it, they don't get any more products from that supplier. Free of charge to highlight to everybody. That way then everybody can record a video, upload it, and they can all get scheduled to go live at say midnight GMT that day. As opposed to one does a video with it, 3 days later somebody else does a video with it, 2 days later somebody else does a video with it. It does get a bit laborious to watch others, and it is a bit like marketing videos. I realise companies have to get the product out to be seen. But yeah, I'll leave that one there. So some people might say, activated charcoal soap, it's black. Does it not affect your brush? No. Short answer. I've used this with the cashmere synthetic. Absolutely no side effects whatsoever. As you can see, it lathers up really well. And the post-shave feel from it is pretty good as well. So, above the tie, R1 on a alpha shaving, I think it's a Bravo handle in stainless steel. With a Personna Med Prep on its second use. I'll compare this directly to the Blackbird. I've done head shaves with both, and the Blackbird always draws blood. or has done in the past. It's probably because I don't use it enough. First shave, lather the head up, put it on the bonce. The angle was really easy to find. And the shave was smooth, uneventful, boring, the sort of shave we all like. The end results were a smooth head. I've tried this with 3-4 different blades so far, I think. All worked well in it. And obviously you can buy the M plate if the R plate is too aggressive. Or you can buy the open comb. This was drilled to about 16mm when I got it. Had the calipers inside it. So the loft would have been a little bit short for what I wanted. So I drilled out 2 of Her Majesty's finest 10pence pieces. 3mm bit, 8mm bit, and basically a countersink bit. Put that all the way through it. Just to basically make 2 washers. There's a space there for the brush to sit on, so it's solid. Could have maybe got 3, but went with 2. And fast working shave. Probably the only one of the few with razors I can do that with is the Rex. Just with the grain and against the grain. Yeah, a couple of weepers. I felt that I knew that was too there because I was pressed on a bit too hard. No pressure. Okay, time for a face wash. See you in a minute. Face already feels moisturised. That soap is so moisturising, same as the buffalo milk from the same maker I used a few shaves ago. No witch hazel tonight. Mixing and matching, so I'm trying to get rid of this aloe vera. I haven't got much Argon left, so aloe vera gel, ten drops of argan oil, there was no witch hazel, no alum, it was just warm water rinse and a cold water rinse. That took care of all the little weepers. There might have been, if I'd used alum, I reckon down here. Yeah, might have been a little bit stingy. You can feel that with the aloe vera gel, which tastes horrible. So, the soap for today, Kerkini activated charcoal soap from Greece. Very good soap base, very good soap base. Very moisturising, plenty of slickness, post shave feel is spot on, and a soap I enjoy using. The razor, above the tie, R1 on a Alpha Shaving Bravo handle. 3-piece non-adjustable. Nice razor, I'm becoming to like that. So I've done the last 3 or 4 head shaves with it and it's worked really well. In there we have the Med Prep from Personna, where it's second shave. And POTUS, President of the United States, Strike Gold Shave POTUS brush. With the Oumo knot in it, as you can see. Stunning looking brush. So ergonomic in the hand. The dimensions on the handle, from the first time I ever tried one of these patterns, most comfortable brush I've ever used. That's it. Thanks for watching. Any comments, leave them below. Bye for now.